My name is Erik Proulx, and I made my first film, Lemonade, was about 16 people who got laid off and reinvented themselves. Lemonade Detroit is about a whole city that's forced to reinvent itself after it can no longer really rely on the auto industry. I want to talk in context of community building. I wanted to talk about how I've been building a community of people who want to see this film made through this Buy a Frame program. Over the course of, in 1 second of film, there's 24 frames, and over the course of 90 minutes, it's about 130,000 frames, and I've been selling every one of those frames for $1. And people can go to buyaframe.lemonadedetroit.com and actually become an investor and sponsor the film. And through that, so far, I've had almost 2,000 producers, and they've funded almost 53,000 and some change frames. And in each case, they're encouraged, invited to leave a comment. And you know, there's, I don't know, over 1,000 comments, and this was just a screenshot of the first page. Just how enthusiastic people are to see the film get made, and they have an investment in the film, and therefore an investment in Detroit, because this is a film that is going to be, the feature is going to be about how people are doing things positively, how people are hopeful. As I like to say, I'm trying to make hope as intriguing as a train wreck. So with that, I'm going to play the short that these 53,000 frames funded. It's going to be split up in 3 parts over the course of today. I hope you enjoy it, and come talk to me afterwards if you want to find out more. Thank you so much.
Even though I know the air hangs like a dead dog's ass over River Rouge, I still miss you.
What I like to say about Detroit is it's the most successful city that the world has ever seen. And that's the comic tragedy. It was a boomtown. This is the biggest boomtown America ever had. You know, it was like, you win, you get your ticket out of town. Everybody gets to buy a house in the suburbs. Everybody got to leave.
It was abandoned. It was like everybody had a really great party, and then they left.
The people who were left behind were the people who were always left behind, and led to a lot of despair. That's when it became sort of like a war zone.
We have so many challenges: unemployment, illiteracy, hunger, homelessness.
All the windows are broke out and the buildings are burned up.
Only 1/3 of the land in Detroit is actually occupied by housing.
That's the one thing about Detroit, it's a lot of space that needs to be developed.
You're looking at this bare acreage, and you'll go by whole blocks that are just wide open.
10 days after I got here, the bottom seemed to fall out from the auto industry, and I wondered whether I made the right decision.
It got really bad, and you know, I remember in June when GM declared bankruptcy, our bank called our note, and you know, that Friday we laid off 20 people. The world just changed. I mean, it's almost like you were on a treadmill and someone hit the stop button. It went down hard and fast. I mean, the economy went down, but automotive in particular went down hard.
Yeah, we have our troubles, and I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I never sugarcoat that, but at the same time, it's a great opportunity for anybody who can see past that.
Detroit is a tough city, not for the reasons that people think in terms of things like crime and things like that. They always equate that to toughness. No, Detroit is tough because you can't kill Detroit.
I was carjacked in Brightmoor in 2099, somewhere around there. I was hit in the head, I don't remember. I literally almost lost my life. My ear was split down to the base. I had 6 stitches in my eye. My jaw was fractured. My nose was turned sideways. You know, man, I got out of there with my life. And I knew that day I had to do something. I didn't know what it was. But I was determined to stay in Detroit. I wasn't gonna leave. I was gonna make a difference.
You know, we took it on the chin, and in Detroit, we're just kind of hardworking, gritty, pick yourself up and keep working.
The grit that Detroit has, that everybody I think talks about, is it's kind of like roll up your sleeves and just get it done.
We can be gritty, we can be raw, we can be determined. Detroit has balls. We got the balls.
I mean, quit whining about it, you know, just do it.
All these experts, all these scientists and sociologists and land surveyors. I've been to hundreds of meetings, and it's like, come on, y'all.
It's time to get off your ass and do something.